Okay, this is a disclaimer before the video continues. This will contain spoilers as we have already watched the season in its entirety and we are just going back and reviewing episode by episode. So if you have not seen the season yet or watched this specific episode that we are on, I advise to go watch it and come back and watch our video, or just watch along with us. But we will be providing spoilers for things that happen later in the season and trying to get more context. So if you want, you can continue watching, but this is a disclaimer that this will contain spoilers for other things that happen in the season. All right, enjoy. Welcome back, everybody. We're here with I'm here with Kayla.
Hello.
And we're doing another watch and review for Winx Club. The magic is back. We're on the next episode. I think this is the concert episode. And this is one of our favorites, I believe, right?
Yeah, one of them.
And
but you know, I like the camping episode better.
One of the very few.
And even with this one, I still had problems.
Yeah. Yes, there are still problems, but this one and the camping one are probably some of the best ones, at least for me personally, out of the show. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me record. And starting now. Rock. Wait, what was it? What was the title? I forgot to say it.
Did you get it? It was Rock and Roll Fairies.
Oh, Rock and Roll Fairies. Okay, that's the title. I wasn't going back far enough. Oh, wait. Let me go back a little bit. Damn it. I missed it. Alright, so what do you think about this promotional art?
It's alright. It's alright.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Zoom out.
This I feel.
Or like.
Play it a little bit. Let me see.
Yeah, play it a little bit.
Okay, I think this is far before they cut. User in concert.
It says Muse. The A, I guess, is
yeah, it's the star. Now the only thing I just noticed about this, I feel like this is more fun than the actual show we got. Could you imagine if they actually animated the show like this?
Oh, that'd be wild, and I would.
In this style.
Yeah. I honestly, I think that would have a lot more personality, and even
oh my god, this poster alone has more personality than the show.
Yeah.
Well, the designs anyway.
But
the asymmetrical sock thing going on. You about to say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna say is like, you know, it still would be very different from the original, but that's okay because it's like they're doing a different spin on it.
Yeah, they're rebooting the world, so whatever. So if they reboot this again, I want it in something like this. Go back to hand-drawn, or at least like 2D, 3D type of situation. Now, technically, they're not going to do that because I think that costs more to do 2D, 3D situation. But something like this. If you make something like this, I rock with it. Or how was My Little Pony was done in Flash. Flash no longer exists. I'm talking about the what was that? Friendship is Magic. My Little Pony.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, I was just saying for the audience.
My Little Ponies.
No, because you know the new gen of My Little Ponies is the 3D one.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So yeah, the Friendship is Magic is the one made in Flash that, like I said, Flash no longer exists. So I don't remember how they finished that show, or did they move to a different? I haven't watched Friendship is Magic like that, so I have to go back and watch it and see how they actually did it. Be interesting. What did everybody go to after Flash died? let's continue. Because I think this show would be very interesting if it was done in that style.
We're just not there yet. Boom, stop fidgeting. You're breaking my concentration.
Sorry, but I can't see my phone. What if Sky messages me back?
What is Stella patting?
Almost. Maybe a touch more. Pow! Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Okay, that's fun. I like that.
We're working here.
I texted Sky 10 times apologizing for yesterday.
Oh.
Maybe you should have been apologizing to Diaspora.
Bloom said some harsh things to Sky. I calculate the odds of his forgiving her at 35 to 1.
It wasn't even that harsh.
It really wasn't. She said, "Later, skater."
Reading the room skills.
Musa, what's wrong?
Nothing is wrong. Everything's great. Except I got a DM from a music agent who is coming to my concert. And if it goes well...
Wait. Pause. I'm gonna pause. Before we get into the music drama. So, we just got established that Bloom has been texting Sky nonstop, trying to apologize.
Night and day, bro. 10 times.
She should be telling... you'll see throughout this whole episode, Diaspora was not mentioned one time on Bloom trying to apologize to her.
Nope, not a single time.
And also, Bloom does not try to apologize to the school, to the teachers, to at least the one leprechaun teacher that she purposely knocked over his books. Like, that's a professor. And she doesn't even try to apologize to this man. Unless the show is going to tell you, oh, she apologized off screen. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm going to continue now. Before I get into my rant.
I've only played on street.
So Musa's...
I do like Bloom's outfit that Stella made for her.
In front of an agent.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't think I'm ready.
You are definitely ready, and you won't be alone.
So Musa got approached by an agent. Who could it be?
Your wardrobe. I was already working on something with Bloom.
I like them keeping this for Stella.
Update your look.
Also, why are they doing this outside?
Instead of in their rooms.
Yes. I don't think I noticed that the first time. Oh, I noticed it, but I never questioned it. Now I'm questioning. Why are they doing this outside?
Yeah, I mean, I think all of these looks look pretty cool, especially Tekna and those shoulder pads.
Very rock.
Wait, one more genius idea. Bloom, give me your phone. I'm texting Sky to share the exciting news and asking if he'll help set up the stage. If he says yes, we'll know that he forgives you.
And if he says no.
I did like that.
He's happy to help, and he's bringing Timmy, Riven, and Brandon too.
Here's the thing,
Stella was about to lay down the...
I'm gonna wait for it, but here's the thing.
Techno was about to lay down the truth.
Wow, Musa, see? This is going to be an epic show.
What the? Is he just parkouring?
I mean, they're specialists. That's what they do.
By 1.9 centimeters.
Correction. It's off 2.15 centimeters. I will optimize your schematics.
Wow, nice.
Well, how would she know that? I'm not looking at it.
I know good lighting, and that, Brandon, is not it. Luckily, I brought something to diffuse the harshness.
She has full stage
Princess, it's good to see you.
size fabric in her magic closet, of course.
I mean,
Okay,
Of
then.
course.
wouldn't you?
I'll get to work decorating the stage.
Sure, if I had a magic closet that could hold anything I wanted, yeah.
Do you think the promos that we did on social are enough?
I also printed more flyers, just in case.
What promos? I didn't see you do nothing besides post flyers on the wall.
Later we could.
let the boys set up. You need to do your sound check. I'm guessing Sky is off getting some more equipment?
No, he's not coming. He took Diaspro out to brunch for their anniversary.
Their what?
Not like a real anniversary.
So,
for
pause it.
Diaspro,
Pause it
everything
right
is
now.
an
Oh, hold on.
anniversary.
Pausing now.
Okay. So, Stella used Bloom's phone to text Sky, asking for them to help set up for the concert. Sky said that he would do it. Did he not know that it was one of their anniversary days? Or did Diaspro just like spring that on him?
No, I'm sure it's one of those situations Diaspro just sprung it on him because she already know where this was going. For Bloom and Sky to hang out. So Diaspro was like, no, we're going on a date.
Yeah.
Because
Especially
she's
if
trying to protect her
Diaspro
relationship.
Exactly. Especially if Diaspro knows that Bloom has been texting Sky blowing up his phone. Texting him like 12 times. And after she blew smoke in Diaspro's face and hasn't even apologized for it, and then Sky's just cool with that?
And only apologizes
again,
to Sky.
Bloom only apologized to Sky. She didn't...
Was trying to.
Yes, or was trying to, yes. And we didn't see the text messages where she's saying like, oh, and can you tell Diaspro yada yada. Her only focus is, oh gosh, I hope Sky doesn't hate me now.
But she's not worried about it. And that's why I said, and that's why I have such a problem with this episode. Well, the Bloom and Sky stuff this episode, at least the Bloom stuff this episode, is such a problem to me. Because you're trying to have Bloom look like a sympathetic character that cares what like how her friends see her, and you know the Dark Bloom was doing a lot of bad stuff. But this doesn't show Bloom to be like an actual good person. It makes her look fake.
Yeah.
Like a fake good person, because she only wants to she apologized to the girls that episode last episode.
She cares about, right? Like
yes.
Her friends she cares about. Her crush Sky she cares about.
The
Even
people
though
that
she
are
keeps saying that Sky has a girlfriend.
yes, that if you don't see it, you should see a problem with this. Especially since they supposedly live in a magical world with actual other people that live in it. Bloom did so much bad stuff when she was Dark Bloom. It would have made more sense for her to try to apologize.
At the school.
Yes, like I said, the professor. She purposely knocked over the professor's books, and he scolded her about it. She was like, whatever. And like, she doesn't go and apologize to him. And like I said before, she might did it off screen, but I don't believe it. You have to show me. You have to show me, or at least say it on the show. She only says we only see her apologize to her friends, and we only see her try to apologize to Sky, and that's it. And that's why I have such a problem with Bloom this episode. This is a bad way to go about trying to make her look like a good character.
And I'm gonna add something else before we move on from this to like play it. Is that they're explaining right now that this is one of their everything anniversaries, where Diaspro makes an anniversary out of everything. Okay, my problem with this is that some girls actually do this IRL, and it's being presented as like, oh, Diaspro is just this like frivolous person, like she's so nonsensical, she just wants to like make a big deal out of everything. And it's like, what's so bad about that, right? It's like you're making this out to be like, oh, Diaspro's so high maintenance, which is just another reason why I shouldn't be with Diaspro. He should be with Bloom. Because what he really wants to be doing right now is be with Bloom, helping you guys set up for the concert, not taking his girlfriend out for ice cream.
Mm-hmm. And you know how they could have fixed this, in my opinion? You have Sky show up to this with Diaspro, but Diaspro acts like a booty the whole time she's here.
Like a brat, yeah.
Yes. And then that's how you get more screen time with Diaspro, showing how she's actually like an actual bad just person, you know. But no,
but
she has to be off screen.
With that scenario, right? Even with that scenario, then it's an issue of like, okay, but did Sky tell Diaspro that they were coming to help? Did he ask her if she wanted to come and help?
I'm not gonna get that far into it because this writing is not that strong. So even if they took my suggestion, it wouldn't have got that deep. They wouldn't have never answered that. They would have never asked that question to be answered.
Because I do have a problem with other shows like teen dramas where they do that. Of like, again, they're setting up that this couple is bound to break up. And so they're trying to make the girlfriend character a less sympathetic character because they try to make her out to be this, again, what did I say before? Like high maintenance. A high maintenance, like brat, selfish brat. But then it's like, the stuff that they show us.
A Stella, but worse.
Yeah, a Stella, but worse. A Stella, but more like aggressive, more bratty, right? But
yeah, more mean girl.
More mean girl. But the stuff that they tend to show us from the side of like the boyfriend who's bound again to break up with her is that he's not even communicating with his girlfriend. He's not asking her to like go to these events, do this thing with her. He's just going off and doing it on his own.
Yeah, but that's the actual interesting storyline. This show does not have the writing capabilities to actually have that type of in-depth storyline. I think a lot of shows don't, because I think other shows, what they also do is try to make the boyfriend look like an actual good guy that's like, oh, he's heavenly sent type of person, is that like they don't even cover if he asked her to come. He's just so oblivious and wants to be such a good person that he goes and helps his friends, and his girlfriend tags along and she's the problem. But the whole communication thing is never covered because she just goes along with whatever he says type of situation. So he's like a saint that tries to help everyone, and she just tags along and makes problems for everyone.
Yeah, because like I'm sorry, and I know I'm making this like really long, but like that's sort of like my issue with those types of like storylines. So like I might not be remembering properly, but like in the movie Mean Girls, right? We have Regina George, we have the guy, don't remember his name, it's just a dude that they're fighting over, and then we have our main character, like Katie. So Katie likes him because he seems like a genuinely nice person, but the thing is that doesn't he know that Regina George is the biggest bully in the school? So it's sort of like the Taylor Swift thing of like guilty by association. Why are you dating somebody? That's a problem. Is it a fixer-upper project? Like what? Okay, that was it. We can continue.
Now, I will also say that even what I suggested of like having Sky look like a saint that just comes around all the time because he's like a good person and wants to help the group, and then having Diaspro tag along and like she's just being a butt the whole time she's there, that's more interesting than what they gave us in this show. What we just came up with would be more interesting just for the fact that Diaspro is on screen more than the show gives us.
And I mean, the stuff we just came up with is stuff that we've seen in plenty of other tween to teen dramas.
Yes, and they do this
it's not a lot.
Yeah, and it's not like this show is like, you know, subverting expectations or reinventing the wheel, you know, for these characters. They're just cutting people out the show. They're just cutting Diaspora out the show because, I don't know, budget or script or something, and you're just supposed to believe that Diaspora is this horrible person, this horrible stuck-up princess that's stealing, that's, you know, taking Sky's time from Bloom or whatever. Like, I don't buy it. The only thing I see in the show is Diaspora is trying to protect her relationship with her boyfriend from obviously some type of connection Bloom and him have. So I don't understand it. And then Bloom looks like
Sky just like thinks about Bloom in the middle of training. Like he's so distracted. He's always thinking about Bloom.
Yes. And then Bloom looking like a fake girl's girl. Well, it's not even a fake girl's girl. She's looking bad. They made Bloom look real like fakeish in this episode because she refuses to apologize to Diaspora for some reason. Or I wouldn't even say that she had to apologize to Diaspora. If they went out of their way in this episode on saying that Bloom at least sent out a letter through Miss Farragonda apologizing to everyone in the school for her actions, would have been completely better than what they gave us in this episode.
Or I have another idea. Say she texted Sky, not blowing his phone up, but texted him the next morning, was like, hey man, sorry about everything. You know, if you want to, you can like bring Diaspro to like come help set up the stage, because that's what we're going to be doing today for the concert. And then like, I would like to apologize to both of you in person. And then when they
I like that one too.
Here, then Bloom would be like, hey guys, thanks for coming. We would appreciate the help. And also, I'm so deeply sorry about my behavior the other day. I wasn't myself.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe Diaspora says something snarky or something, you know?
Right, because then that would establish that, like, Diaspora is kind of a brat.
Yes.
Like, Bloom is genuinely apologizing, and then Diaspora is just, like, brushing it off.
Yes. But Bloom just wants to apologize to Sky. She doesn't care about any of the other background characters she offended or scared. The professors. The only people that matter on this show is Sky and her friends. So that's the only people she apologizes to. Trash. So trash. Anyway, let's continue.
The first time Sky opened the door for her. The first time he bought a boba drink for her.
That's so deep.
They drink boba now. You think that's cool?
Sure. So Diaspro.
Yeah, it's hip with the kids.
I had a dream last night about the song we wrote. I want to make a little change to the chords.
Great, play it for me.
Oh, okay. So they did write a song, but going from the song we made last night to what they do at the end of this episode is crazy to me.
Beautiful. Why did Riven even bother to come?
Damn, Riven dog. You could say, oh, nice. Like,
He's shy.
Why else would he volunteer to help set up your stage?
you just gotta love when a shy guy mean mugs you and then walks off the stage.
I'm Mr. Dumont, and I am very excited.
He drops everything and walks off.
Me too. Nice to meet you, sir.
He actively looks angry, drops everything, and then walks off stage. What am I supposed to think?
Bloom, why don't you and I take a walk right now and let Musa focus on getting ready for her show?
Oh, maybe another time? I really want to keep the focus on Musa, and I promised I'd stick by her side.
A few minutes couldn't hurt.
But there's so much to do still. I want everything to be perfect for her. You understand?
Of course I do.
That was such a weak excuse from Bloom.
And now
What is Bloom contributing to that conversation with Musa?
Don't know, but I accept
our
it.
hands dirty as usual.
Thanks, Bloom, for everything.
Of course. This is your special.
I don't know why Bloom needs to stick to Musa's side.
Perfect.
Encouragement, emotional support.
So that's a
I guess.
How did you say you met him?
He DM'd me. Why? Something's
Oh,
bothering
stranger
you?
danger
Oh, no.
on social
He just-
media.
He can be very persistent when he wants to be.
You're Musa from this poster.
We're coming to your concert.
Oh wow, we have background characters actually speak.
You've already got
I think that's the only time they do that on the
How
show.
many more times are we gonna see those
So
two
what are you
background
going to do
characters in
with
these
this?
episodes?
Hold on, pause. I'm gonna roll it back a little bit. All right.
Musa from this poster.
All right. Remember these characters because we might or might not see them again, possibly duplicated. I don't remember seeing them again. And the girl in the purple looks weird.
You know, I think it's just the colors. Yeah, I think that purple is just not the right kind of purple for her.
I think it's her skin tone with the lighting.
A bit orange. That the lighting's kind of blown out.
Yeah, lighting's like blowing her out.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the girl next to her, and the raccoon eyes.
She looks
look crazy.
sick. She looks sick.
The raccoon eyes, yeah.
She looks like a cancer patient.
I don't think you can say that.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Coming to your concert.
Do we like this early 2000s fashion?
Oh, I love it.
Pants with the skirt.
Yeah, the skirt over the pants and then the cropped hoodie. Yes. Unironically, I would wear that. I just would not wear it low rise though. I look awful in low rise.
Oh, if you were a petite white woman, I guess, or girl.
Well, no, the issue is that you need to have just like a natural hourglass bone structure. It's not about being skinny. Like,
I don't think that matters.
Bruh.
Yeah, you see petite women all the time wear this that doesn't have an hourglass figure.
Okay,
well, not exactly this outfit,
so
but crop top.
But I have love handles. Like my body shape.
You just don't care to wear this.
Because I don't look good. I have a muffin top.
That's your opinion.
I look like a brick. I look like a Lego character.
I'm not going to comment on that. That's your opinion of yourself.
I need waist definition. 2000s fashion does not give you any waist definition.
That is true. I do agree with that.
It's all about.
But anyway, remember these characters.
Yes,
let's see if we find them again. Let's see if let's see if they're actually at the concert, or did the animators forget to put them at the concert? And then also, I think that's the last time background characters are going to talk.
The flyers are working. So what are you
Do you remember another time the background characters talk after this?
Super famous singer. You're not going to drop out of Althea, are you? The Winx wouldn't be the same without you.
Nothing will change. I just want to have a hit album so I can support my dad.
Whoa. Pause. Bloom, are you being a hater? What's going on? So she gets so if this was a legit record deal and like she blows up and has a chance to go drop out of school, become a famous artist. Bloom, what you gonna do? You gonna hate on her because she broke up the Winx? That's wild. I'm disliking more and more of this Bloom.
Yeah,
I can already see it. This Bloom this is weird choices they made with this Bloom. They took all the fiery snippiness out of her and made her like fake nice. I don't know what's going on. That supposedly really cares what other people think. I don't get it. It's weird.
Dad hasn't been the same since she died. Maybe if I'm
we get backstory.
It will bring back some happiness and music back into his life.
Your songs come from the heart, Yusa.
We got music backstory.
You'll be successful. I'm sure of it.
And then I think this is a proper time to bring up music backstory.
Helping the others with the setup?
Look at him being so
It didn't feel too forced.
I feel like he's up to no good.
Riven can be moody and not exactly.
You feel like he's up to no good.
He's basically a good guy.
I'm not so sure.
Where are you going?
To find out.
Why are we spying on him? Look, they show up again. There they are. You see them?
How could I miss them?
They'll show up multiple times probably this episode.
100%. We would be fools to
otherwise. I still don't understand why the show is saying it's okay to spy on your friends just because they might be doing something cool.
Or shady.
Well, they think he's doing something shady. But it always turns out they're doing something cool or something.
Can I help you two?
We were just looking for our friend.
Well, Riven is an excellent guitar player, but he's very private. I don't think he'd be happy to know you were spying on him.
We're very sorry. It won't happen again.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think it does happen again. They're always spying on each other.
Song after blowing it off back at town square.
It's obvious, Musa.
That's because the plot said it needs to happen. But the message of keep spying on your friends should not be is not a good message.
Boo-hoo. Boy troubles. How boring. Looks like these two need a little excitement in their lives.
Oh my god. Leave them alone.
Skilled and outnumbered by us.
If we didn't have an episode where the tricks weren't in it, then I don't think I'd watch the show.
Exactly. It would be a very boring episode if the tricks weren't in it and attacking them. Unfortunately.
Keep away, prying eyes.
The tricks are truly my favorite characters. In this version of Winx.
Yes. Also, I have a problem with this whole fight setup because where is anybody else on the street?
Yeah, where'd they go? They just hit that domain expansion.
Basically.
Girl.
Now that was a cool move.
She blew herself out. And
Hold on. I'm gonna pause. Techna got freaking worked.
Fight is over.
Techna stood no chance against them.
Yeah.
And why is Techna always the one getting slimed out? Techna was about to get slimed out last episode from Dark Bloom, and she just got slimed out here. Now, granted, this is magical ice, so you don't die instantly, you get frozen, basically.
Yeah.
So,
You're right.
whatever. But why is it always Techna? And then the whole situation with Stormy able to use wind magic to flip her
For like
sound.
holographic hologram speakers.
Yeah, like light construct hologram-ish speakers, flip it around, flip her own spell around on her. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
And technically genius. Because the way this scene was blocked, she blew the wind before Musa was able to get off her spell, meaning that Stormy, I'm looking way too much into this. Stormy predicted or slash saw what spell Musa was about to use so she could flip it on her instantly.
Reverse it.
The tricks, I don't know all the tricks, but I'm pretty sure the tricks battle IQ is pretty high.
Oh yeah.
If we're going off of this one scene, if this one scene alone we're going off of, the tricks battle IQ is pretty high.
They're really good, yeah.
Now, why they keep losing? Because they have to be incompetent because of the story. But if like a lot of shows, if a lot of shows went, you know, our characters are logical, takes the same logic into each episode when they fight the heroes, I think 9 times out of 10 the villains would have win a lot more than they usually do. So this is just par for the course, but this show is just more worse because the show is not that good to begin with. So it makes it look really bad when the tricks are inconsistent on their battle IQ from scene to scene. But this was awesome. How they just well, I mean, it's not awesome. Music got slimed out, but you know.
Yeah, I need Musa to step it up. I know she's kind of like off her game right now because like she's nervous about her concert, but girl.
Because this show is making Musa look like she's the weakest one out of the Winx.
They really are.
Dark Bloom literally thunderclapped her spell out of existence last episode, and she was about to get slimed out. And then here, she did get slimed out. So I don't know. They're making Musa look real weak.
And I mean,
I don't know
like,
why they did that to her back-to-back episodes.
Even Aisha will go toe-to-toe with Icy, even though
with
Aisha
no powers.
uses water. And yeah, at least she tries.
Yeah. Now, granted, if Aisha gets captured, like she did in, what was it, episode 2 or something like that, in that ice prison, none of them could get out. So I don't know. It's just power inconsistencies. Icy is either the strongest thing possible or like the other person she's facing becomes the strongest thing possible. Whatever. Anyway, let's continue.
I'm not afraid of you.
Why didn't Bloom and Musa transform? That's another thing.
As soon as I saw the tricks in their dark forms, oh, they did do a domain expansion. As soon as I saw
They literally did domain expansion.
in their villain forms, I would have immediately been like, Winx out. I don't remember what they said, but
or, I think they just say Winx, right?
Winx
Or something
transform.
like that. Or whatever. Also, why is Riven the only one that sees this on the street? This is supposed to be a bustling metropolis.
Yeah, he was the only
Where
one
is everybody else?
the music center.
Yes. Where is anybody else on the street? Everyone disappears just for this scene alone, so he can be the one to find the domain expansion that's very obvious that something wrong is going on. And like I said, that's another problem with the show. There are no guards in this town. There's no police. There's no military force. There's no magical guardians. There's nothing in this town. This town gets attacked, they're screwed. If the fairies can't stop it, Miss Farragonda, and I'm guessing the witches at this point now, with Miss Griffin can't stop whatever's attacking them, they're screwed. I mean, and the specialist. You also have the specialist. But like, there should be adults protecting this town. This all hinges on some teenagers and Miss Farragonda and Miss Griffin. That's it.
Yes.
This is not how this works. I mean, like I said, I think I said this before in our overview or something like that. If they had said that, like, when you graduate from the school, a lot of the people go to their own worlds or whatever, right? To, you know, go back to their planets or their dimensions or whatever you want to call it. That's why we don't have any guards in the city or something like that, because, you know, the city's pretty peaceful. So everyone who graduates from these schools go back to their own hometown. That would make sense. This makes no sense though. Why is this town not protected? This is the epicenter of magic.
Yeah, it's Magixia.
This is I dislike the world building so much in this show because they completely destroy anything the original Winx set up. That was good. They just strip it all away to nothing, to bones, to marrow. Like there's nothing on the bones, and the bones are barely there. Let's continue.
Cat bite.
So for some reason,
Go get Musa. I will handle this.
That's cool. Tracking darts, magical or construct, electrical darts. Oh. That was easy.
You all right?
Come on, let's get out of here.
I mean, at least shows that specialists can hold their own against witches in a surprise attack, I guess. I mean, look, I'm gonna pause right here. Let me go back a little bit. That was pretty good animation of them flying away with the smear frames.
I agree.
That was pretty cool. And then we got spear frames and then going off screen. That was some good animation.
Yeah,
Now, do we get that a lot?
No.
But I'm gonna give them credit at some points.
Things were looking pretty bad back there. Thank you, Riven.
Hold on, pause. It was looking bad because y'all did not transform. I don't know why y'all didn't transform, because y'all transforming is instantaneous. Just because you go through this whole magical, you know, magical girl transformation, that's not what actually happens on the show. I mean, that's not what actually happens in their world. I believe, I think I'm correct, they basically instantaneously become their fairy forms. I don't think it takes like 30 seconds to transform. And then of course, yeah, you take 30 seconds to transform the icy, and then we're gonna slime you out while you transform it.
Right.
If that's allowed. But I don't know. This is weird that they didn't transform because they had to have Riven come and save them. I don't understand. Whatever.
To show
Continue.
that he
First
cares.
responders, it's our duty to help out whenever there is trouble.
Was that supposed to be cute? He was just stating the facts.
Yeah, he was. He was literally just stating the facts.
He is a first responder.
Yep, they're in the crowd.
All right, go back. I didn't see him.
I saw one of them
Pause.
right there. Pause.
Which one?
He's right there, to the right.
To the right.
To go a little bit right there.
What? Right where? Here?
Yeah, no, your cursor was right on her.
This
No.
right here?
To the left
No?
of that girl. Her.
Oh, her.
The one with the raccoon
Wait, where's the
eyes.
friend?
Yeah, good
Where's the
question.
other girl?
Where's the friend?
Is this not her? No.
I don't think that's her. It's a different
Oh,
outfit. But
we also got duplications in this crowd also. Of course.
well, yeah.
Oh my gosh, they duplicated the same girl next to herself.
Yes, they have a tendency to do that.
Ugh.
So that girl
Disgusting.
that you just had your cursor on the right, she's also on the left.
Yeah, she's all the way over here.
Yeah. And then the girl behind her with the buns is also the girl right in front of Musa here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find. Is this her friend? Is this her?
It's a different outfit. It is a different outfit.
I don't know if she's here. Lord have mercy, these animators didn't have no time to do nothing. They duplicated a bunch of these characters. He's even duplicated. Is that not him in the back?
Yes.
And this is the store manager person.
Yes.
That was telling them to. Oh my lord, they even had to duplicate the store manager. He couldn't even get a unique model. Kayla, they duplicated the same guy next to each other back here. I'm telling you, Kayla, this is
guess
just.
what?
This...
If you go a few characters over, he's right behind the black girl.
That's ridiculous. I'm telling you, Kayla.
And that same guy is right here next to the store manager.
Kayla, I tell you, Magixia and like this whole magical world. I really hope they come up with like if they get better animation. I don't think they will. If they have their animators have more time and get better and money possibly with this whole show, there has to be a joke somewhere in the writing saying that there's a lot of twins and triplets in Magixia.
Oh, there has to be.
There has to be a joke. If this gets a third season and they get more time and money, there has to be a joke in the writing room.
They gotta.
You know, I never noticed, but I think Magixia has a lot of twins and triplets. I need them to be self-aware because this is ridiculous. But anyway, let's continue. We at least got one of the girls there. I don't know if the other one's there. Because that's her right there. Where's her friend? Oh my! This is even worse, Kayla. They did not need to show this shot. They literally did not need to show this shot. Why did they do a close-up?
Raccoon eyes right next to each other.
Doing the same move. Not even doing a different move.
Oh, that's so funny.
Kayla, they're doing the same move in unison.
Yeah, raccoon eyes.
They didn't even have.
See?
Oh my lord.
They changed
and the
color
store
of her
manager.
pants. Yeah, and the store manager.
They didn't need to do this.
Hilarious.
The store, the animators didn't need to.
So much worse.
They didn't need to do this shot. They should have just cut this shot out of the show. To be honest, that's bad. Where's boy back here looking at? Where is he looking? Oh my gosh, she's duplicated again, Kayla. The background character that spoke is duplicated back here too. Oh my gosh, there's so many triplets and twins. Quadruplets. I don't know what's going on. Quadruplets. Oh my gosh. They didn't need to do this. This was so unnecessary.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, that's bad. And then even she couldn't even show up with a friend at the beginning of the show. I mean, at the beginning of beginning of this episode.
Yep.
They just had to duplicate her.
Nowhere to be found. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see her.
Maybe she got sick. I don't know.
She had to be like duplicated like 4 times in the scene. And they're all doing the same animation. They literally just copy and pasted.
So if you look at the girl all the way in the back on the right hand side where her arms are like in a goalpost, she's 2 characters over to the left in a delayed same position.
At least this one gets delayed. These 2 are literally in the same animation at the same time.
And then from that one, if you look 2 more characters over, her hands are over her mouth. Yep, right there. No, go back. The one with the goalpost arms.
Am I here?
Yeah, her, and then you went to the left. to that one. Yeah, and then 2 more characters in front of the guy with the yellow hair.
Oh, don't
right
worry.
there. Yeah, hands over her mouth.
This feels like Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
But a very bad version.
A very bad version.
Because everyone's duplicated. This does not need to be in the show. Oh Lord. At least they changed this man's hair. Look, this is the same guy, but at least they changed his hair. Color.
The color, yeah.
Same guy. I think they changed his color of his outfit a little bit. Like, but this is the same person. I mean, I think they changed her colors, maybe? Oh, this is bad. She didn't even get a change. She's just the same person.
Yeah.
I think this is just lighting on the model.
The buns.
Her too. Oh my Lord. We gotta move past this. This
yeah, no,
because
we would be here all night.
That's ridiculous. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. That's just garbage. That's actual garbage.
Oh no, she's totally frozen up with stage fright.
People on YouTube do better than that.
I will be right there when you need help.
Who is that? That's not Musa.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
That is not the voice actress. That is a different person. Now, is the voice nice? Yes. But that does sound like nothing like music.
Yeah. Hey, it's Sky and Diaspora. They made it.
Yeah, they made it. And Diaspora looks like she's having a good time.
Yeah.
And Sky looks like he's having a good time.
Well, is Sky looking at Bloom?
Eventually he will. Shoot, Diaspora looks at Bloom first. I mean, and the song's not that bad. It's not bad. And I'm pretty sure this is an original song. This was not written by AI, based on evidence we have.
Okay.
Pause it.
Yes. Why is Bloom upset? Why is she upset about that? If Bloom...
Because Bloom's a homewrecker!
If Bloom didn't care that Diaspora was dating Sky, then Diaspora flashing that bling bling wouldn't make Bloom upset. Bloom left. Bloom literally had to walk backstage.
She couldn't even finish watching the concert because she was so distraught that Diaspora got a ring from Sky, possibly.
Possibly, right? Because that's the thought that we're having. That's the assumption, is that it's their anniversary. Sky must have gotten her a ring.
And I'm supposed to feel bad for Bloom. I do not.
I don't.
That's Diaspora's boyfriend.
If I was Diaspora, I would do the same thing.
Because Bloom is a homewrecker. Now, granted,
Diaspora's boyfriend. If I was Diaspora, I would do the same thing.
I think, you know, the show keeps telling Bloom to be a homewrecker because Stella and the other girls are basically homewreckers.
Yes.
And they keep the other girls are what's the word? Complicit?
Yep.
In Stella's homewreckingness. So I think Bloom is like kind of like getting brainwashed into believing that she needs to do this. I feel bad for Bloom if that's the actual case. Because my headcanon. Yeah. Peer pressure. There we go. In my headcanon, Bloom is getting peer pressured into this whole homewrecking situation, and she's falling into the trap of homewrecking. So now she's getting mad because Diaspora showed off her ring because she knows Bloom is after her man. And for some reason, no one told Bloom or whatever that they blew magical dust in Diaspora's face last episode. They just conveniently left that out the story. Like Bloom just didn't straight up assault Diaspro last episode.
No, for real. And Diaspro wasn't even being mean to her. Diaspro was defending another student.
And we don't even know if Diaspro knows that Bloom wasn't even in her right mind. Like, did Sky tell her? Like, we talked about this earlier, but like the communication between Diaspro and Sky should be shown on the show. We don't know what they talk about.
Yep.
Because that should have came up that like in this scene, because this scene is super justified if Diaspora really doesn't know that last episode Bloom was not herself, magically speaking.
Right.
But if no one told Diaspora that, I'm with Diaspora.
I'm with Diaspora.
But the show wants you to believe, oh no, Diaspora should know at this point. No, I don't believe that, because she's not been on the show.
Diaspora is just defending her relationship. She's just
from a home record.
Because
to be honest, the Winx is a clique that's trying to destroy the relationship.
Yes.
From her point of view.
Yes.
And it's icky. That is terrible. I don't know how the writers in the writing room, I'm sure that when they were writing this, they didn't really get far into editing this show's script, because this really feels like first and second draft of a script thrown into a show, because the budget is, you know, small, and we don't have a lot of time. So I'm sure someone asked these questions after they wrote these scenes, but they just couldn't answer them because they didn't have no time to do it. But that's not my problem. This is terrible. Terrible, in my opinion, writing in terms of characters. Bloom looks bad here. I don't feel bad for Bloom. But anyway, did you have something to say?
No, that's it for now.
Okay, let's continue with this nice song. And this. And then also, my question is, was this the plan all along for Riven to just pop into on stage and interrupt with?
I guess that's why he was practicing.
Wait, let me pause. What did Bloom just say? What did Bloom just say? Why is the show even bringing it up? Because they know they're in the wrong. It's so dumb. I don't understand what they're trying to tell me from this scene. Are they trying to tell me that Bloom is self-aware that she's falling into the trap of being a homewrecker?
Maybe.
I don't. Because she's right. What she's feeling is what I'm feeling. And maybe that's how they wrote it. But every time that it comes to Sky, Bloom goes the opposite way of what she should be doing. You shouldn't be texting. Another woman should not be texting another girl's boyfriend all night.
All night. Blowing his phone up.
And I'm pretty sure the show at this point wants us to forget about that, but I'm not forgetting about that. Bloom and Sky, canonically in this show, have been texting multiple times before the whole Dark Bloom stuff, all night long type stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this is disgusting. And the bad part about it is they want you to feel. Well, we don't know that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. The Diaspora and Sky haven't been on screen long enough for me to understand their relationship. And then also this scene right here is dumb because the show wants you to feel bad for Bloom, but Bloom knows she's being messy. So I don't know what you want me to take away from this. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, do you want me to feel bad for her? But I don't. And like, is the show trying to say that you shouldn't feel bad for Bloom because Bloom knows she's being messy? I don't. This is weird. Why have Bloom be self-aware and not take any steps to correct it?
Because like, here's my thing. I think I would be able to respect it a lot more if Bloom took a step back stopped pursuing Sky, and then like
that would be awesome.
Sky and Diaspro like fall out on their own, like they grow apart
That would be
or
awesome.
whatever and break up.
And
then
I think
if
we
Sky
find
were to
out.
come after Bloom later, after like Bloom's
Yeah.
like, you know what, that's his relationship, I'm gonna respect his relationship, I would respect her a lot more for that.
And you could have had that. That's simple. What you just said right there is simple. You could have had a scene, Sky, and like maybe one of the girls was like, "Oh, so how's Sky doing?" And Sky, and then Bloom's like, "I don't know. I haven't been texting him because you know he has a girlfriend." And then you know one episode, Sky comes up to Bloom, and is like, "Hey, Bloom, you haven't been texting me lately. What's going on?" And she was like, "I just don't feel like it's right for me to be texting you, and you have a whole girlfriend." You know, like easy, simple. But no, this show wants to purposely be messy. But in the worst ways. This is not like fun messy, you know? Like, you know, you have those love triangles where it's like, oh,
bad taste in my mouth messy.
yes, for no reason. Because, you know, we watch anime and we watch anime that has love triangles or whatever all the time. Or even rom-coms that have love triangles or whatever, movies.
That's my main form of anime is shoujo. It is
like,
romance anime.
This show is not doing even a small bit of that in the right way. This is just feeling like you're ruining a character. This feels like character assassination. In terms of the relationship between the love triangle between Diaspro, Sky, and Bloom, this feels like character assassination for Bloom. This is ridiculous. And also, Diaspro hasn't been on screen long enough for me to actually understand who Diaspro is for this love triangle to work. Anyway, let's continue.
An easy one to get alone.
I know. I'm sorry. I just think we should be focused.
Hey, hold on, I'm gonna pause. I ain't gonna lie. He got that fit on.
Yeah, he do.
That mug is well. He know he you know when you're evil, you gotta have that drip. It gotta be well tailored.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. He got it on.
He's got them lemon pepper steppers on.
Now, granted, we'll never see him in this outfit again, but still.
You're a naive girl, aren't you? Too naive to hold all that power.
No man should be grabbing on you like that.
I don't understand how she doesn't know who he is. Oh, well, she doesn't. She remembers his voice, though. Oh, wait, let me pause. Oh, wait, pause. This is the point where this is the same. This is where I don't understand why they bring up that Bloom remembers the voice that tricked her into becoming Dark Bloom the last episode. If they weren't going to bring up in this episode before this scene happens, his voice sounds. All she had to do was his voice sounds familiar. That's all she had to say.
I agree.
But she can't pinpoint or place it because of dark magic, wombo jumbo, whatever. Fine. But all she had to say was like, his voice sounds familiar. I just don't know from where. You know? And then obviously at the end here he's about to attack her. But like that's like, why did you have her remember the voice if you weren't gonna use the voice at any point in this show? Instead, who figures it out? Flora. Whatever.
Nobody hears this?
No, it was dark magic, so it's silent. Whatever. My only problem is Bloom doesn't like scream or anything.
No, for real.
It's like, Bloom, say something.
There is some kind of force interfering with my magic stealing spell. There must be some way around
Yeah,
it.
it's literally the magic you're trying to steal that's interfering.
The only thing I wish they didn't do. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. I wish they didn't have Icy have a magic stealing spell also at the beginning of the show. Because Icy can do it and Vexius can do it. But there's nothing telling me that none of these other witches or wizards can not just do the same thing. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, if anyone could do it, why haven't they been doing it a long time ago to each other?
True.
Why every time the Trix attacks the Winx and the Winx gets the upper hand, have they not been doing the steal your power spell?
Right? Because like, why wasn't like Aisha just being like, let me just steal Icy's powers so I could have water and ice?
Well, I think every time they fought, Aisha's always been at a disadvantage. So far, yeah. But anyway, I just don't understand why Icy. Now, like I said, the show never tells you who has what spells at what time or whatever, who can use what. So we've only seen Vexius and Icy use a magic stealing spell. We have only seen Miss Farragonda and Miss Griffin use sealing magic on their powers, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Even though they said I took your powers away, I don't know if that's actually like the magic stealing spell, because they didn't have to do it, no incantation like Vexius just did. So I'm wondering if that's just a different spell where it seals their powers instead of steals their powers. I'm guessing. I don't know. This magic system is weird. It's kind of floozy in terms of whatever needs to happen can happen type of situation. So they don't define any rules with these magic. I don't even know if they really define rules with the original Winx's magic. But maybe. I don't know. I have to go back and look. But anyway, the girls appear out of nowhere because the girls and the specialists appear out of nowhere because they heard something going on.
Yeah, commotion. They put a pause on the concert. They took an intermission.
I guess, maybe, because when Bloom did that like power feedback thing that pushed Vexius away, maybe they felt the shockwave. Maybe, I'm guessing. Okay, I'll fine. Yeah, and the thing is, the only reason I have to think about this is because this show is so inconsistent from scene to scene that it makes you question everything about the show. Like, does this actually make sense? And if the show was like more consistent on like being like good, like well, like somewhat well written, and like remembering things that it had set up before for characters to do now and stuff like that, I can forgive and gloss over a lot of these like characters just popping up out of nowhere to help another character, because everything else around the show is well written, well choreographed, or somewhat, not like super superb. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for at least somewhat well done. This is like bare minimum. If that. This might be below bare minimum. But anyway, let's continue.
You,
I don't know.
sir, are a terrible agent. I don't think he's an agent at all, Stella.
He was trying to steal Bloom's power.
Well, how do you know that?
Magic Winx.
Oh, they say Magic Winx.
Okay, Magic Winx. That's a lot better than what I was doing.
Yeah. But I don't understand how did they see Vexius trying to steal her powers?
Don't know. They didn't give us a scene where someone like Flora might been like, oh, what was that? Hey girls, come on, let's check this out.
Or you see them like peek around the stage to see what was happening,
Right.
Or at least show Flora peek around the stage,
Like Flora will be like, oh hey, where did Bloom go?
And then she looks around the back of the stage and sees Vexius trying to pull the power out of Bloom, and she's like, oh my gosh, girls, or something like that,
Yeah.
No, and that's why I said this show makes me question every scene, because it just doesn't make sense from scene to scene sometimes, a lot of times. And I think that makes the show a lot more worse, just because you have to question the consistency from scene to scene on terms of like blocking and like, and stuff.
Oh, Brandon. Oh.
They're super mad, Kayla. They put on their emoji angry faces.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Oh my gosh. They look meaner than Vexius.
That effect is crazy. Oh, he gassed him. Was that super effective?
Oh, is the concert's still going on? Because people are still cheering. And they can't even see anything.
Oh my gosh. Bruh, he's ore farming on them.
They're taking each other out.
Wait, I'm gonna pause. You saw Vixie's had to escape the firewall ball because the firewall is effectively the most powerful spell on the show. He knew. Now he does break the spell, but still. Actually, he doesn't break the spell. He absorbs the spell. Because in my head canon, Firewall is still the most powerful spell on the show. Because it can dang near block anything and I guess trap almost anything. Anybody else's like shield spell is much weaker compared to Tekna's. For some reason. I don't know. It's just weird that her spell. And then Musa out here about to get slimed out again. She doesn't do anything.
Give her a chance. Shockwave. That's her strongest spell right there. How come she hasn't been doing this before? Oh.
And look, what happened? What happened? Musa tried to use a spell, and not only did she get slimed out, they all got slimed out. Are you serious? Why does Musa always get aura farmed on?
That was the most powerful spell, and it got turned against her again.
So from this episode, from last episode and this episode, I think someone behind the scenes has an agenda against Musa.
Bro, I need Musa to go on a training arc.
Something. This girl needs some help. She is getting slimed out for 2 episodes straight. And this episode, she got slimed out twice. Once by herself, and then this one with her whole group because of her spell.
Yeah.
Now I guess you could say you throw some firewall. I mean also the spell was that strong because he did absorb the firewall. Because that's one of the most powerful spells in the group of girls is the firewall. Now everyone's concerned. Man, he slimed him out for real. I'm gonna pause it. Now I did like the fight where he was just stunned on him. After he took that one blast from Stella, he was like, all right, playtime's over. Let me just aura farm on y'all. Because y'all are too weak.
Someone can make an edit of this scene right here. Yeah.
Oh, Vixie is just aura farming on him. Him slapping Aisha's water. I wish she could do. I wish she had her original idea of her powers, that she could just control any liquids. I like that. I mean, yes, I understand that it could be confusing for the audience on what type of power she actually has. But my lord, hers is using water ball. It hurts.
Hydro cannon.
She used water ball, like not even. And then
girl,
these two idiots.
Turn around.
These, I'll pause it, but like these two idiots. You telling me you? Hold on, let's keep playing the scene. I'll rewind it.
It's Mr. Dumont behind you.
And you guys didn't. Of course, you didn't turn around in time. You guys didn't feel his energy?
Are you children all right?
No.
We are, thanks to you.
We sensed a dark energy building in the Jixia and came at once.
And you couldn't sense that it was right behind
There
you?
was a man. He said he was a music agent.
All right, let me pause it there before they explain what happened. I have a problem with this scene because Miss Farragon and Miss Griffin just said they felt a dark power building in Magixia. And what do these two war veterans do? The dumbest move possible when warping into a battle space or warping into any situation where there's dark magic afoot. These women have been in a war. It might have been a few years, but they were at war with the ancestral witches. So they should know not to warp into battle with your back to the enemy. Now the show wants you to believe that they felt the presence of dark energy. They just couldn't spot where the dark energy was. And I call BS. If they can feel the power of Vexia's from the school, because remember, I don't think the school and Magixia are like walking distance. I'm pretty sure they have to teleport there.
Not.
So I'm pretty sure they teleport to Magixia like Miss Farragonda and Miss Griffin just did. So this is not like a oh, you know, I can just walk, I can just run there or whatever. They have to teleport in. So you telling me these war veterans teleport into a dark presence that is looming or building in Magixia after with all the experience they have, and they don't try to look for the threat first? So you telling me they can feel a dark presence building Magixia, but they can't feel the dark presence behind them? What sense does that make?
None. Wait, but then also Vexius has been at the school. He's been in the barn. He has been in the Trix's like main room.
The common area. The witch Trix witch common area.
Right, and
like,
they haven't felt that?
That's why it makes no sense. That's why this scene makes no sense. They can feel a dark presence building in Magixia, but they can never feel him ever on campus. Which one is it? Can they feel it or can they not feel it? I don't understand. Can they only feel it when Vexius is fighting? And if they can feel it only when he's using magic, that's not possible because he uses magic multiple times on campus. Unless you're saying that like he's using such a small amount of magic on campus that it can't be felt, or he's concealing his magic or something. I would buy that if you told me that. This show tells you nothing and just wants you to come up with it in your head as headcanon. That's not storytelling. That's choose your own adventure. That's D&D. I shouldn't be doing all this work to try to make this scene work, because this scene makes no sense compared to everything else in the show. How can they not feel the dark presence right behind them when they can feel the dark presence from the school? And it's not like, and this scene would make a lot more sense if Vexius wasn't powered up right now behind them. If he was like on the ground using no magic, okay, I can buy that they don't feel him because he's not actively using magic right now, and then he can just teleport away, right? Fine. But no, he's actively enveloped in his dark magic, floating in the air, getting ready to slime out the specialists and the Winx. There is no way they don't feel this man behind them, because this right here makes this scene really dumb, because if Vexius wanted to, he could take out one of the two most powerful witches in the realm, magical realm right now, by just sliming one of them out. Go ahead.
I said take out Griffin first.
I would take out Miss Farragonda first. She's like the opposite magic of you.
True.
So, but anyway, either or, he could take one of them out right now, because for some reason they can't feel his magic, and for some reason, if Vexius was actually smart, he would literally slime out one of the principals right now, so he can, you know, increase his odds of winning later down the line. This instantly should be like, he should be going for a headshot of Miss Farragonda at least, or Miss Griffin at least, and then disappearing, you know?
Yeah.
Like he should be taking a sniper shot right now and then disappear.
Honestly, I think I would like that better, is like they warp in, he takes the shot, they dodge, so therefore he misses. They turn around to see like who shot at them, and then in that moment he poofs out of there.
Yeah, like that would have been a cool scene to show like the awareness or power level of the, you know, the principals or something. He takes a shot and then the other principal covers for the other one, or Miss Farragonda turns around real quick with like cat-like reflexes and blocks the spell as Vexius disappears away, you know, that, or something. Him just disappearing and them not seeing anything besides a puff of smoke is stupid, especially like I said before multiple times, this little rant segment. How do they feel his power but can't feel his power now? Whatever. This scene makes no sense, and pretty much makes the rest of the show make no sense, because you either feel his power or you don't. I don't understand. When can you feel his power and when can't you feel his power? Don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, whatever.
I don't get it either.
This just makes me angry that they warped in backwards.
I agree.
They've literally been in a war before with the ancestral witches.
It does not make any sense.
Why?
Besides for plot. That is
you telling me
all for is plot.
And if that's how this warp in spell works, you know a lot of witches and fairies got slimed out.
Oh yeah.
They felt like a battle going on, and then they just warp in, but they warp in with their backs to the enemy. And immediately get sniped by magic in the back. Like, brother, what's wrong with the spell? Don't use the spell. You might as well fly. Just fly to the battlefield. You know what? Better yet, warp in close to the battlefield and then fly the rest of the way. You have way better visibility doing it that way, because this spell is going to get you killed. And I'm pretty sure this spell did get people killed if it works this way. Oh, that was terrible. This is terrible. I know I'm harping on a kid show too much on this one scene, but this scene is just bad. It's just bad. It has further ramifications for the story than you would think. Because you want to believe like Miss Farragon and Miss Griffin are like these all-powerful principal, you know, badass, you know, women.
Yeah.
But this just shows incompetence and inconsistency in writing. I don't get it. Anyway, let's continue. My rant's over. I dislike this scene very much.
It's Mr. Dumont behind you.
And then this episode makes it even worse for the next episode. After they literally faced a version of sunglass wearing Veskius and can't recognize him the next episode.
There was a man.
It's such a good disguise.
He was trying to steal Bloom.
Those sunglasses, you know, you just get distracted with that open shirt. His chest was like glistening.
One button too low.
Exactly. It's super distracting. Bloom was just looking at his chest the whole time. Never looked him in the eyes.
Rivian is right. You were great.
Okay, let me stop. Hold on, let me pause. Yeah, let me stop making fun of this dang show. Let me go back and to this. This is a very good moment in this garbage scene after a pretty cool fight.
I agree.
What happened here?
There was a man. He said he was a music agent. He was trying to steal Bloom's powers. He was just using me to get to Bloom. And this whole concert was a trick.
Maybe he lied to you, but the concert is real. You were amazing out there.
That's a nice scene. I like that. This is how you organically build a relationship between two characters.
They are, and we're still here with you.
I'm gonna pause it right here.
Are they confused?
No, I just find it very funny. Let me just go back a little bit because as you see, just because there's no men besides Damien that's not in this episode, thankfully, with Flora and Aisha, they have to help each other up, but everybody's paired up with their man, basically. We go back to here. I find this very funny because some of these characters are not even placed. Let me see, hold on. Let's go back to they get slimed out.
Okay,
so Riven had to walk across the stage to pick up Musa. Timmy had to walk across the stage to pick up Tekna, and Brandon had to walk across the stage to pick up Stella. No, wait, Brandon's right next. Wait, where's Brandon? Oh no, Brandon's right here. Okay,
Stella, yeah.
Okay, Brandon makes sense. I think Sky is on the other side of the stage, isn't he?
Sky is still with the Aspero. He missed this whole fight.
Oh, that's right. Sky is in the crowd. Never mind. He never came back here. So as we go forward, oh no, my bad. How did they end up in these positions? What's up with this blocking? Why are you trying to push an agenda? Stella should not be all the way over there. Stella was here. And Tekna was here. How did Tekna get all the way over there with Timmy?
No clue.
this feels like they crawled into position and got up together. And Bloom had to get up by herself. No one helped her because she doesn't have a man with her, and they didn't have anybody to block with her.
Yeah.
And because they didn't have men, Aisha and Flora just had to pick each other up. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Whatever. Let's continue. This is how you build a relationship organically, in my opinion. This is a good bit of writing to build a relationship between two characters. You know, Sky was Riven was shy the whole episode, and then like he compliments Musa when she's feeling down and saying this concert was real, this is for you, you did awesome.
And he
you know, and then Musa
learning to play her song on the guitar so that he could perform with her.
Yes. Now how they went about this episode, finding that out, I disagree with, but the whole thing was an idea was nice of him learning, you know, the music so he could perform with her on stage. I don't know if that would actually fly in real life if someone just popped on stage playing the song when they have never rehearsed together. But hey, whatever. It's magic. It's a TV show. Whatever.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah, whatever. So whatever happens. But yes, the idea of this is nice. This episode with the idea throughout this whole episode is nice on how they built their relationship together. This episode, and then ending with him consoling Musa and giving her compliments. It's very nice. It's better than the old Riven. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, 100%.
Now I will say also the only problem with not having any toxic person on this show like old Riven is that any young girls or young boys or women or men in general are not going to see what an actual toxic person looks like. You know? I mean, I guess you can be like, oh, Vexius is toxic, but yeah, Vexus never actually interacts with, you know, one of the girls in like a relationship type of way. The only relationship he's in is basically father son with what's my boy's name?
Damien.
So I mean, you see a toxic character in the show, and it's Vexius to Damien and to the Tricks, but like he's a villain. You know, it was interesting in the original Winx to have a toxic like boyfriend girlfriend situation going on because it showed you what a toxic relationship looks like. They completely stripped that away in the show, but I mean, he's still a better character compared to the old Riven. It's just you no longer have a frame of reference of what a toxic relationship looks like. Now, could they bring that up later? Possibly, but they took that away from Riven. And I personally don't. I think it's since they rebooted this whole world anyway, I think it's a nice change of pace to have Riven not be a toxic character.
Yeah,
it's since we're changing everything anyway.
I agree.
So they can give it to somebody else. Now, oh my gosh, could you imagine if Damien and Flora get together, but Damien's like actually toxic? That would be kind of interesting. Because Damien has been raised to be evil.
Yes.
Like, so, duh, he should be toxic. But I don't think this show has the kahunas
they're
to
not
do
gonna
that.
Especially since, like, Damien's dragon flame operates off of love. Positive emotions.
Yeah, but we know that doesn't mean anything because Bloom's works off of rage or negative emotions, but they don't want to say that in this show.
Right.
You know? But whatever, because that doesn't affect her character just because, you know, her dragon flame is activated by anger or whatever. That doesn't like affect her character. It's like a Goku thing. Goku activates his Super Saiyan ability by like being super mad or whatever, but Goku always goes back to being goofy.
Yep.
Like it doesn't make Goku more, you know, evil just because he's more angry and more powerful. No, he always goes back to being base goofy Goku. So in my opinion, I think it would be cool if Damien turns and then gets with Flora, and then Damien's the one toxic because he was raised by a toxic father that gaslit him every chance he could. But this show is not sophisticated and doesn't have the writers sophisticated enough to pull this off, I don't think.
No.
Now, the old Winx, if they took that idea and put it in the old Winx, oh, we would have a beautifully toxic relationship. Beautifully toxic relationship. But anyway, let me stop harping. Let's continue.
Maybe he lied to you, but the concert is real. You were amazing out there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that is very sweet.
Right. You were great, Musa. And the audience is still out there.
They are, and we're still here with you. This concert doesn't have to be over.
The show must go on.
But we're gonna try something.
Even if we just fought a Dark Lord. Stop showing the crowd. Stop it.
Yeah, please.
This song is also okay. My only problem is when did I mean, they stated earlier in the show, at least they stated earlier in the show that they worked on a song together. That's not Bloom's voice either.
Yeah, who is singing?
I mean, maybe it's the actress, but I doubt it.
I like it. I like this song. The dance routine.
I like it. I just am confused when I first saw this. Was like, when did they practice any of this? You telling me we missed the whole, like, them practicing together?
Last night.
Yes, they came up with this all last night, I guess. Sure. Oh, there they are.
Hey, there she is.
They finally put them together. Or she finally showed up and found one of the clones that are her friend. I liked it.
I like it. Wow.
They put the effort into the stuff on stage and not the crowd. So, whatever.
It seems the forces after Bloom are becoming more bold. Maybe the time has come to tell her that she's no ordinary fairy. Bloom needs to know she possesses the dragon flame.
I'm gonna pause it. Or maybe you two dumb witches could actually run an investigation on who's trying to get to her. I don't understand how you have two of the most powerful witches in the dang universe and they can't put a tracking spell on Bloom. They can't assign Bloom. Oh, well, they did assign Bloom some type of guard, but Robin was mysteriously missing this whole episode. So whatever. It makes no sense why there's no one watching Bloom 24/7 or a spell or some type of technology thing watching Bloom 24/7. Just in case, especially after this, they still don't put any type of tracking device. Or I said I did say it's bad to, you know, spy on people. I mean, you could do something with that with like your authority people spying on you. You could play with that storyline, but this is not this type of show. You could have a scene where Miss Farragonda and Miss Griffin literally say, "Hey, come to our office. We want to explain to you, Bloom, that." They either tell her she has a dragon flame or they don't tell her. And either way, they say that, like, we feel that we need to put a tracking, you know, thing on you. So we make sure that if anything happens with whoever attacked you before attacking you again, we can be there as soon as possible, immediately, and know what's going on. That's it. That's all they had to do. And you can put like a little bug on her or some magical ball that, you know, seeps into her skin or something, so you don't have to animate it floating around or whatever. And now, granted, like I said, Robin is supposed to be that character, but Robin was suspiciously missing this whole episode. And I know, you know, I can already hear some people saying that, like, Lord forbid Robin has a day off, but still, we're talking about somebody with a dragon flame, the most powerful magic in the universe, basically.
Yep.
And someone just tried to steal it by force.
Yeah.
This is nothing to play with. But this show acts like that this is not a big thing. It's not that big of a thing. Someone just tried to, you know, slime you out and steal your magic. But yeah, you know, we might tell you, we might not tell you, we might, you know, help, we might not. I don't know. We're kind of indifferent. I'm like, brother, you're the strongest witches in the. Anyway, continue. Why is his pants shiny? He's wearing pleather.
You don't need to be.
I don't know.
Brandon told me you were under a dark spell when you said what you said. Bloom, I know that wasn't you.
Did anyone tell Diaspro that?
You're kind and have a good heart.
saw you gave Diaspro that beautiful new ring. She looks like she loves it.
I'm sure she does, but I didn't give that to her. Diaspro buys her own jewelry.
So the ring doesn't mean anything?
Not to me.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
I hate this scene also.
Why is Bloom so happy about that? Oh, so
I hate this
that
scene.
ring that Diaspro showed me doesn't mean anything to you? Great! You didn't get your girlfriend any gifts for your anniversary. Wonderful.
This makes him look like a...
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. If he doesn't see what's happening, he's an idiot.
I'm trying to say this in somewhat of a PG-13 way. This makes him look like a city boy.
Okay.
This doesn't make him look like a good person or anything. He is... If he doesn't... I mean, I can see that, like, oh, he's just dense. He doesn't see that, like, you know, Bloom actually likes him or whatever. I'm like...
Ain't no way to...
Y'all are out here making googly eyes together. Y'all are... I don't know. This just makes me feel icky. Every time they're on the screen together and he's with Diaspora, this makes me feel icky. He just looks like a city boy. Like he's just actively flirting with other women while having a girlfriend.
Here's my thing too that I just thought about. So Bloom, the scene earlier when Diaspora flashed her ring, Bloom was on stage watching Musa, and Diaspora and Bloom, like, if Bloom was actually paying attention to the concert, her friend Musa, then she wouldn't have even noticed Diaspora flashing her ring from the crowd.
I mean, that is true.
The only reason why that worked is because Diaspora was looking at Bloom, looking at her or her man.
Yeah, Diaspora was looking for Bloom to look over because she knew she would.
Yep.
Just terrible. And then Sky doesn't look any better. Sky just looks like he's with Diaspora because he just wants to, like, there is one of those, like,
she's just there.
yeah, basically. He looks like a city boy. I'm gonna have a girlfriend here and then flirt with other women over here. That's city boy activity. Like, I don't get what they're trying to do. Sky and Bloom's relationship, they upped it up. This is not.
I do not respect their relationship at all.
This feels like someone tried to write their relationship that has never watched, or actually that has only watched Hallmark Channel movies.
Yep.
Where the big city guy or woman goes to the small town, meets their childhood friend,
and then cheats on
or
their
high
partner.
school, or high school friend, and literally cheats and flirts with them, and while still having a boyfriend,
like weekend to like maybe 5 days.
Yeah. While having a tired boyfriend / husband at home in the big city, they actively cheat on them with their high school friend or childhood friend in small town, and then fall in love, break up with the big city person, and then go and get married to the small town person. Like that's what this feels like. It feels like someone only watched a Hallmark movie and was like, all relationships are going to be like that on TV.
Yeah.
This sucks. This sucks. I don't want this Hallmark. That's literally what this is. It's a Hallmark movie type of relationship between them. It's bad. In my opinion, that's not well written. I don't condone this. There, especially when you have the source material that gave more depth onto the Diaspora Sky situation. You have a blueprint, and you threw it away for this Hallmark pitch poor version. Where Bloom looks like a pick-me while being conscious of it, and her friends, mostly Stella, being homewreckers, and then Sky being seeming like he's a city boy that is having a girlfriend and flirting with other women on the side. I don't get it. This is just disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue. Y'all are homeworkers. Every single last one of y'all are homeworkers.
Ah.
Y'all are homeworkers.
Flora's so
And Techno and Techno will go home tonight and write fan fiction.
Oh, she 100% is.
She already stated that she writes fan fictions of her friends, so she will be going home and writing fan fiction tonight.
That's crazy.
It's crazy and creepy. I don't know if I would ever admit to someone I write fan fiction about you.
Oh no, that is something you take to your grave.
Unless you wrote something like really interesting, but you don't tell them this is about you,
Yeah,
like about them.
Oh, that's so cringe.
Unless you get the okay to write fan fiction about somebody beforehand, it was like, I want to write, about you. I want to take you as a person and put you in my story. And I'm like, okay, you either say yes or no. I mean, they can still do it anyway, but like, at least I don't know. It just feels weird that she just does that to her friends. I don't know. I don't know if I should feel flattered or weird about that. I mean, I guess you could take it either way. The other way you could take it is like, you're so interesting that she writes fan fiction about you. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, let's continue. Y'all are all homeworkers. I hate every single one of y'all dealing with this relationship. And the excuse that y'all are teenagers is not an excuse. I want that speaker. I want that skull speaker.
It's very cute.
Why couldn't they feel that dark energy?
Right?
He literally, before entering the room, lifted up their speaker, broke it, threw it on the floor, pops into the room with his dark magic, and is about to be very angry and have an outburst. But no teacher can feel that.
Stealing Bloom's powers isn't as easy as it looks, is it, Vexius?
You three would do well to not test me. I did not.
I do like Icy.
To have the dragon flame burn just beyond my reach. I will destroy whatever it is that keeps me from taking it, and the girl along with it. When her powers are mine, nothing will stop me.
No one can hear this. No one can hear this. All right. So you telling me he has this big old outburst, and like I said, no one else exists in this world beside the main characters, and this is what this is why it sucks. Unless you're supposed to believe that these dorm rooms are magically insulated, so you can't hear what goes on from what goes on inside from the outside. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's true. But anyway. He yells and have this big outburst, and no other witches or warlocks that are staying in this dorm hear this. And also Miss Griffin is not that far away. Her office is not that far away. We know that because when they were playing music, Miss Griffin can hear it. So whatever. This show is super inconsistent on what can happen when, who can feel what. And that's why I say this show makes this type of show even worse when you have to question every scene dang near frame by frame on if it makes sense.
Yep.
Because the show's treating you like you're an idiot. Now, granted, that is also because bad writing, but still, the show's treating you like you're dumb and you just didn't remember what happened last episode or in the last 5 minutes. Right. Especially when this is a show for Netflix where this is a binge show. This is not a show where it's like, oh, here's one episode this week. Wait till next week for the next episode, like they used to do it back in the day. And then you might have forgot something, because you're on episode 8 and they're bringing up something that happened in episode 1, and you're like, oh, I kind of did forget that. But thanks for bringing it back up.
Yeah.
This is a binge show. This is not week by week show.
And also, this is a kid's show. I get it, but also it's like kids are not that dumb.
No, kids are not that stupid.
Kids can also watch something and be able to recognize, like, man, this just isn't that good.
No, because
they're
I
not
always
be able to necessarily like verbalize why they think it's not that good, but they know.
Because this show's competition is Miraculous Ladybug, and this is probably, if you want to say Miraculous Ladybug is like a 4 out of 4, this is a 1 out of 4.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Or a 5 out of 5. But what you want to say? This is like a 1 star out of like. This is. I understand. You know, Miraculous Ladybug has its criticisms, but this Miraculous Ladybug is a much better show than this. In terms of writing, in terms of animation, in terms of a lot of stuff. Like, and Miraculous Ladybug is also a kid show.
Yeah.
But I don't think they treat the kids like. You forgot what happened in the last 2 episodes. So this character yelling at the top of their lungs, no one would hear it. What?
That's
Yes,
why,
they
as
would.
an adult watching Miraculous Ladybug, I do find it enjoyable.
Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. If someone in Miraculous Ladybug screamed in the middle of school, or say they closed the door in one of the classrooms and was yelling at somebody, I'm pretty sure in Miraculous Ladybug, a teacher or another student would open the door, is like, is everything okay in here? Because that world is lived in. Now, would it be like either like a side main character or like one of the teachers that are like a background character, recurring person? Yes. But it would still make sense that someone would open the door and ask, is everything okay in here, when someone's yelling? Because in the world, you're in a classroom right next to somebody, so they would hear you yelling.
Right.
And you're in a school. They're in a school day. Come on, man. But that's just one example of, like, you know, other characters in the world matter and exist outside of the main characters. But this show literally just like, only the main characters exist in this show, so only the main characters can do things. Like, this is the only episode where we see side characters probably talk. I don't remember them talking. Any more side characters talking?
I don't remember that either.
But this is probably the first and last time we will see side characters talk. But anyway, I think I said all I wanted to say about this episode. Bloom sucks.
Same.
Sky sucks. Diaspro is not that bad of a person because she's just protecting her relationship.
Justice for Diaspro.
From a clique of girls that are trying to ruin her relationship for no reason, because the show does not care to explain to you why Sky and Diaspro are a bad match for each other.
She was a bit rude to Bloom in the first episode when she came to the school, but then that's been it. That was the only interaction she's had.
Yeah, when Bloom was making googly eyes at her man.
Yeah.
And he was making googly eyes back. Whatever. I don't believe anything the show's trying to tell me. That's the problem. Yeah. I like this episode because of the music and Riven and Musa's relationship building. The outfits were cool. The fight scenes were pretty okay. On the lower end of things, they were pretty okay. I liked them. In terms of the show. There are just things in this episode that make me angry.
Yes.
But this is one of the better episodes because actually some stuff happens in this episode, you know.
Yeah. Progress is made. They had good songs. I like this episode. I do.
Yeah.
A lot more.
But I think that's why I'm even more mad at this episode, because I do like this episode. It's just things in this episode just don't make sense. But this was another like building with the girls and I guess also kind of the guys, more of the girls, more of like Bloom and Musa's relationship building episode. Because we got some backstory on Musa's, you know, relationship, the whole situation with her dad and stuff. So, and them bonding. I was like, okay, this is nice. When the girls are bonding, the show is good. You know?
Yeah.
This is a good show when the girls are actually bonding with each other and becoming friends. Deep friends. You know? But we got all this other stuff around it that is like, well, poorly written. But whatever. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for me.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and leave a comment below if we missed anything or want to remind us about something. We will see you on the next episode. I think the next episode is one of my most hated episodes because it makes no sense at all. I believe that's the next episode. But we'll find out and complain more on the next episode and see what they did right and what they did wrong. But thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Stay hydrated, be good to your neighbors. See you later.
Bye-bye.